What's up, crypto family? Welcome back to the Crypto Logic channel. My name is John, and my mission here is to make crypto as logical as possible. So if you guys rock with that, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell to be notified whenever a new video drops. With that being said, how you guys doing? Happy Thursday. I'm so thankful to be here making another piece of content for you guys. Today, we're going to go over a little bit of news, but we're going to break down Thor version 2 because that's something that I'm invested in and I'm very excited about. I believe in this node protocol. There's some bullish things that come with it. And like I said, I'm going to be making more detailed videos on crypto protocols and projects that I'm currently invested in and also thinking about getting into. So that's going to be part of the channel. And the podcasts are still going to be weekly. They're going to be uploaded on the YouTube weekly, as well as uploaded on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, etc. So I don't know if anyone caught on by now. I used to upload all my YouTube videos onto those audio platforms as well, but now I'm only uploading those audio platforms with the podcast. So the podcast will be a true to form podcast where they will be uploaded on those audio platforms once a week, as well as YouTube, and my YouTube videos will stay YouTube videos. So thank you guys so much for your support thus far since last year. I'm thankful for all of you guys. And with that being said, let's dive into the market. So today we're looking at a $1.87 trillion market. We're down over the last day, but as you can see, look at the amount of cryptos. The last time I looked, I think yesterday, it was like 17,800. We're closing in on 18,000 cryptos. Bitcoin dominance has risen to 43%, which is insane. It's getting higher. We don't want that higher because that means that more people are bullish on Bitcoin in a sense, putting more money into Bitcoin rather than alts, but eventually that will level out. Bitcoin was teetering over 44K, has dipped back under 40 to 42K. I have a feeling it's going to dip a little bit more tonight. We're probably going to touch maybe 40, 41. That's based on the sentiment of the markets overseas that are asleep right now. When they wake up, they see a dip, it continues to dip. That's how it always, I noticed it. Whenever there's a big dip in the morning for us, Westerners, by the evening, it gets a bigger dip because those people are waking up. And then if there's a big pump during the day, the pump continues to rise in the night when it hits nighttime for us and daytime for them. So I hope that made sense. But that I always see that play out. I am going to start getting into technical analysis and start learning it myself. Shout out to Crypto for Change. He inspired me to start getting into technical analysis and start learning it so I could do it for myself. And then I'll be able to show it to you guys. But yeah, Ethereum still hasn't passed over 3K yet. We're still waiting for that to happen. So far, the market is doing the same as it's been doing for the past month now. So what I've noticed is that the top 5 or the bottom 5, they've been switching in and out. So XRP's been at 6, but we got Luna swapping places with Solana. Cardano bumped all the way back down to number 9. That when it was originally number, I think, 5 or 6, down to 9. Avalanche. Avalanche can see the influx of capital and can easily leapfrog Cardano, but we're seeing some, and then the meme coins are being pushed all the way back, almost out of the top 15. But this is very interesting to me because the top 10 is going to change by the end of the year, I think. I think we're going to see some newbies in there. I'm hoping Quant could be one. Quant and KDA, either one of those in the top 10, that would be amazing. But it looks like everything is still stagnant. Let's go take a look at crypto bubbles and see what's going on there. And like I said, I love seeing the overall sentiment of the market. We see a little bit of green. Quant's on a nice little pump. Whoa, 128. Okay. Quant's on a little pump. Anchor's back up. Anchor basically got its money back from that big crash or something from the market that we had. But yeah, as you can see, kind of a solid day to buy a dip. Some dips. Good data dollar cost average. Market is kind of lukewarm in my opinion. But this is what I want to show you guys. So it says an analyst says Bitcoin is a good fit if the Fed continues easing to avoid a recession. So this is in regards of the inflation that we're having and if the market crashes. And the only thing I want to show you guys is this. If everything crashes, and I mean almost everything crashes, all you have to do is buy the phoenixes that rise out of the ashes. Buy the phoenixes that rise out of the ashes. That's all I need to show you guys. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Everyone knows this. When everything crashes and there's blood in the streets and everything is chaos, everyone thinks that the world is ending or whatever the case may be, you buy the ones that will be here in the long term. No one really knows, but you take the initiative, you take the opportunity, you take the chance. You basically buy the phoenixes that will rise out of the ashes, and your life will change. That's all I got to say. So now we're going to move on to the reason why I'm making this video is to basically break down Thor nodes. We're going to go over Thor nodes and see what's going on, give you guys an update. I did a PowerPoint. I know you guys love the PowerPoints. So let's get right into it. So yesterday, they officially announced that on Sunday, they're proud to announce Thor version 2 will launch. We will no longer be considered a fork. It took a huge amount to get here, and we love and appreciate every Asgard who stuck with us through good and bad times, because obviously Thor is teetering between 30 and 50 bucks, right? Everyone thinks it's a rug. Everyone thinks it's over. Okay? This is not the first time that this has happened, and Thor rebounded back strongly. So remember, I made a couple of videos before. Thor had the initial updates, had the rewards updates implemented. March 1st was the last one. Heimdall went into effect. Everything is good. Everything went smoothly. Now we're in the new reward system. Okay? Thor announced, and then I made another video, Thor announced that they were shifting on to create a play-to-earn game for the protocol. And they officially announced it. It was Project Valhalla. And now today, the first expansion of Thor's ecosystem is focused on providing value and utility to Thor. They officially announced the name, and then they're calling it Gods of Asgard. So it's a play-to-earn battle royale game built on the Avalanche blockchain. Release date is on May 1st, 2022. So they have their remote roadmap out. There's a lot of things coming. March 15th is when the website goes live with gameplay previews and announcements. Late March. Mid-April is when the white paper is released. Late April is when whitelist mints. Late April is a pre-sale God mode mint, so the people who have God nodes can get pre-sale and mints. Then there's a public mint in April, and then they launch the game. So I'm gonna link this in here for you guys to take a look. Kind of excited to see. I just want to make sure that this is legit, because we've seen it happen before with the NFTs. I don't know if you guys heard about that NFT Pixelmon. I know this is kind of a funny random thing, but you guys saw that. You guys saw the Pixelmon. They announced this rug. This was a rug, right? This was like all the previews. Oh man, look at this. People, each mint was worth $10,000 or $9,000, right? The price when they did the auction, the price began at $9,000, which is 3 ETH for these NFTs. And this is what they're expecting to look like. That's what everyone thought they were gonna look like. And then when they released, this is what they actually ended up looking like. It's very unfortunate. I feel so bad for everybody. Pixelmon made over $70 million, and then the reveal happened. When the reveal happened, this is what everyone got. Look at this. The guy paid like $100 for these, supposedly. Pixelmon was one of the largest NFT drops ever, $70 million, and this is the reveal compared to what these were supposed to be, and this is what they got. It's so crazy how people are getting away with this. This was the NFT that people got. People paid $9,000 for these. That's what people got. Look at this. So that's why I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little skeptical. You can't help but be skeptical when people announce games and stuff like this for their protocol, and they're making the game their base for utility. You have to take everything into consideration. I'm not trying to cause FUD to anybody that's invested in a Thor. Please do not come at me like that. I'm saying please don't be blinded by any type of crypto. Any crypto. You have to do your due diligence. I believe in them. I think they will be fine. They've, to this point, thus far, have continued to be transparent with us and kept us updated all along the way. So I have no reason for them to do any difference when May comes around and the game is released and people start playing and start using it, right? And start using play to earn and keep the utility of the token alive and the nodes prospering, allow it to be prosperous, right? So I'm taking it with a positive mindset, optimistic mindset, and I think that the game will do well and do fine. I'm just saying, just be weary. Just be weary. That's all I'm saying in regards to people who are super infatuated with this token, right? I love this token, but I'm not going to put my whole entire bag into it. Okay, this is not the only thing I'm invested in. It's to me, it's set aside as a, hey, if this thing hits, great, amazing. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm still continuing to do what I do, researching and finding other tokens and investing in dollar cost averaging into my fundamental long term. Okay, so let's break down. I'm gonna showcase the PowerPoint now, and I want to showcase what this all means for everybody, and then I'm gonna break down what they put in the Discord. So version 2 Thor nodes no longer a fork. So what is going on? Thor was initially considered a ring fork. They have made continuous efforts to move away from that narrative. So now they're finally launching a new version 2 contract on March 6th, 2022. So like I said before, the biggest takeaway is that Thor will no longer be considered a fork. When the new contract launches, their new reward system has already taken effect, so that's good. We don't have to wait for that. That's already taken effect, and that was successful. And the new play-to-earn game, officially titled Gods of Asgard, will launch as well. So the game is going to be released, and that's going to give the foundational utility for the token on top of it being a node protocol. That's on its own smart contract now. That's not a fork or a copy of another one that got rugged. So now they're their own. And now the last thing is I want, in regards to the new contract and everything, that is the monthly maintenance fee. So each level has its own fee amount. If you have a Heimdall node, it's $5 per Heimdall node, $10 per Freya node, Thor, $20 per Thor node, and then $8 per Odin node, which this will be paid by you, the node owner, each month in Avalanche, not Thor tokens. They're hoping to make it available so you can pay 90 days in advance. So basically, you're going to have to pay maintenance fees to keep the project alive. It is something that's positive because that gives funding to the protocol to where people are like, where is this money coming from? Where's this money coming from? That is another layer of allowing utility for this project and giving it self-sustainability rather than making sure that the money is just recycling and paying people out. Like, where's this money coming from? So now you have monthly fees. And I think someone in the Reddit in the Reddit group said that the average that Thor is gonna get is about $3.2 million per year or something like that. I don't know if it was monthly or yearly, but it was like $3.2 million that the ecosystem is gonna get from the fees. So I think that's monthly that the ecosystem is gonna get from the fees to keep it self-sustaining, and they're gonna probably reinvest it back into the protocol. I think that's all transparent that everyone can see. But let's go over the Discord announcement. Like I said, read earlier, Asgardians be ready. V2 is coming Sunday, March 6th. The Thor V2 contract is fully custom and controllable contracts that achieve two major benefits. One, third time saying this, they are no longer a fork. We are built off completely custom contracts. Two, we have much more control over the inner workings of each contract, meaning we have the ability to make much smoother updates and additions in the future. That's very good. Contract features implemented. Thor liquidity pool staking already out. Thor staking already out. I'm staking my a few of my rewards already. I'm already staking it. It works. It's good. And then I broke down the monthly node fees. So starting Sunday, March 6th, you can and will be able to pay the monthly node fees. More details on monthly node fees will be provided closer to the release date. So it's like in 3 days. Additional features. Code optimizations. V2 is optimized to save gas. Expect 30 to 50% savings on gas fees. It's already cheap, but that's great that it's still giving you discounts on gas fees. QLL feature, compound with wallet balance. That's good. That's going to basically showcase your wallet increasing. So like if you have your MetaMask, the QLL feature, if you have Thor imported into your MetaMask to where you can see your tokens, you will see your wallet balance increase as you're getting the rewards. So that's really awesome because before you'd have to like go to the Thor app or whatever, the website, and then click and see what your balance is. Now you can directly see it from MetaMask. It's going to automatically update it and show your increases, which is good. And now it went from, now the next thing is unlimited nodes. In version 2, it is now possible to have more than 100 nodes per wallet. That's great. That's good. That means that before initially there was going to be a cap of how many nodes each person has for each wallet. Now each wallet has an unlimited amount, which means more fees paid to the ecosystem, which keeps it, like I said, more self-sustainability. Phantom nodes. Phantom endpoints are being synced, and we'll be leveraging our Phantom validator nodes for this. That's great. Contracts will be sent to CertiK for audit week of March 7th through 11th. After V2 contract implementation, we are no longer a fork. Congratulations, everyone. It's been a long journey to get here, but we're at the home stretch, and that's great news. I know that they say it over and over and over and over again, that they are no longer a fork. There's a reason for that, because most forks are notoriously known to crash and burn. That's what the narrative is when it comes to forks. Why? Because they see something working. Somebody sees something working. They say, well, I'm just going to copy it. They copy it. They make it cheaper. They make it easier. They make it simpler. They make it cooler. They make it to where it can spread through word of mouth and get people to get in Ponzi scheme style. They get it in whatever it is in regards of a DAO, node, another token, right? They just copy the contract and say, hey, we're doing it this way. We're doing this. We offer this. We offer this. We offer that. People get in. People invest in it. People love it. People are excited. Then they rug you. They rug you slowly. They rug you quickly. They rug you over time. And there's so many ways of getting rugged, right? Like we saw the Pixelmon. That, you would say that's not a rug because they did release something. That's the funny thing, right? They changed it up the game, right? I've shown a video. I've shown in my previous videos another token, another node protocol tweet out saying, hey, something happened to our contract. We're going to have to shut down now. Sorry. And they just shut the contract down, shut down the Twitter, everything, and just disappeared. That happens too. Or we've had in the past where they'll say, haha, we took all your money, can't do anything about it. That actually happened. They put on the website, when you go on the website to check your rewards or check your token, they put, we did rug you guys. Sorry, took all your money. Not even apologize. Say, we took your money, nothing you can do about it. So that's that extent. And then you got the Pixelmon rug where it's, oh yeah, we're releasing the game and the NFTs, here you go. Release it, and it's not what you expect. It's something completely different. It's like giving you a lump of coal. So like I said, in this space, no matter how transparent anybody is, right, in regards of content creators, influencers, even devs, CEOs, creators of the protocol, project, token that you're in, you have to be weary. You have to be weary. Just like Silver Stranger said on our podcast a long time ago. He said, if you're investing in this protocol, they work for you. They're supposed to do their due diligence to providing you the information, because we're in a space where these things are required. They're requiring investors, right? You can consider that people will think this is security, to put money in, and what they do with that money to increase the supply, or not supply, but the future dynamic of that project that you're investing in and put it in a lane of success is predicated on the actual team making sure that happens. You as an investor, all you're doing is putting your money in, your hard-earned money in, and then sitting and waiting, or letting other people know about it and getting them to believe in it just as much as you do and getting them in. And then a lot of people consider that a Ponzi scheme. So we're in that situation right now because there's no true winners yet. Other than maybe Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's been around since 2009, Ethereum, and we all know Ethereum is a sinking ship, but what are they doing? They're going to go on to Ethereum 2.0, which is consensus, and move on and become better than they were before, right? You got Binance. There's a lot. There's actually a lot that I think will be safe. I made a whole video about that, right? You got XRP, XLM, Cardano, KDA, Quant, Luna, Avalanche, Terra, or that's the same thing, Tuna Layer, Terra Luna, same thing. But you get what I'm saying, FTX, Crypto.com. Those ones aren't going anywhere, right? Alliance Block, LCX. But then you got all these other layers where you have to be mindful that these things can take your money and hurt you. But the 1% chance, or whatever you want to call it, you want to say 50-50, the 50% chance that it doesn't, it ends up being self-sustainable. ends up lasting for a couple of years, ends up hitting $500 or whatever, changes your life. Or you can play it safe and not invest into this. That's why they call it DeFi. It's decentralized finance. You can play it safe and play the long game. I play both. In the crypto space, I'm going to play both. I'm going to play the risky side and I'm going to play the safe side. I'm going to mitigate my risk. My most of my money is going to the safer side. But I do have allocated funds for plays like Thor, right? And when I did time, granted, I took a bigger risk on time, took a bigger L because I put more money in. I was able to sell. I put half of that into safer projects like KDA, etc. And the other half, I bought more Thor nodes. I think Thor is going to do okay. I think it's going to do well. But I'm not going to sit on this channel and then kind of like say, oh, Thor is going to be the next greatest thing ever. I'm not going to do that. I'm telling you guys what I believe is Thor will do okay right now. I'm in it. Not getting paid by them or anything. I'm invested into them. I'm paying them. So like I said, my little mini rant, just do your due diligence, respect the space. Don't think you know everything. Don't be blinded by other people. Just because someone has a question that may question your belief in it, you put like $5,000 in, this guy put like $200 in, and he's questioning like, hey, I don't know. Don't come at people like that. Don't ruin their experience in crypto. Just tell them, hey, this is why I think you're wrong. I think this is safe, blah, 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 like I'm doing. I'm telling you guys the good news, and I'm telling you guys the possibility of the bad things that can come. That's how it's supposed to be. So in my opinion, one last time, I'm very bullish on Thor. I think he'll do well. I said the same thing about time, and you see what happened. Though it may not have been it wasn't a rug, right? Most people don't think it's a rug. It's just a failed project. It just failed, right? Thor, so far so good. All their transitions has been going on. As long as nothing crazy comes out where a scammer was involved in the project, we're good to go. I don't see why they would have rugged us at $300, $400. Why would they rug us now? So they've officially moved on, no longer considered a fork, moved on to bigger and better things. I'm bullish. I'm excited. I'm going to get a couple more nodes, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it. I'm thankful for whoever's still watching this crazy rant. I appreciate you guys so much. Amazing podcasts lined up. I got some amazing podcasts lined up. And I'm so excited to get you guys more content. So with that being said, please do your due diligence. Always do your research. Respect the safe space. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.